I'm sure glad to see every one of y'all back. My good friend Ansel Bryant is back. He's been kind of under the weather. And good to see every one of y'all. And we got a few Canadians here tonight. That's what I'm saying. We love you to death around here. And my Lord, how mercy you are here, aren't you? Well, we're so glad to have you here, that's for sure. Thank you for coming. Thank every one of y'all. And do not forget now, we have our show every Friday night, regular show, but on February the 15th and 16th. And let me say, if anybody in here would be kind enough or would like to take a few of those flyers, we got some small ones and we got some large ones out on the ticket stand out there. If you'd like to, one gentleman told me he'd put out a bunch here and there for us, and if you'd like to grab a few flyers and go to your local neighborhood and tell people, you ask them about putting that flyer up in there about our 15th and 16th of February, Friday night. Lisa Lane will be here on stage. Saturday will be our steel guitar reunion. Steel Guitar Galore will be playing here February the 16th. That'll start at 12 noon until probably 8 o'clock or so that night. We'll just see how long it goes. But anyway, don't forget that. That's February the 16th. Plus, also, another special event we got coming up on March the 8th is Bob Guy of Pensacola does such a great job doing the Merle Haggard tribute. Will be here in the first half of the show. And the last half of the show will be Emma Lee from Virginia Dreams off of RFD Network will be here. That's going to be a show you don't want to miss. She is awesome. You want to come watch her. She is really lively on stage. She's pretty charismatic. You'll love her. I've watched her several times on the Virginia Dream show. She does an awesome job and an awesome singer. But March the 28th, Clinton Gregory will be here. So keep these dates in mind, and you can check our website at gilleysfamily.opry.com, and we'll have it posted in the calendar there, who's going to be here and when. So you be sure and check that out. It's gilleysfamilyopry.com. And tell all your friends and neighbors about our upcoming concert, and we'll have plenty. I'm talking about good food all day Saturday of the 16th of the steel guitar reunion. We're going to have plenty of good food. You ain't even going to have to go to a restaurant and buy it. We're going to have it right here waiting for you. So we're going to make that a good day. This will be our second annual steel guitar reunion. It turned out real good last year, so we figured we better try it again this year. We got a great lineup of steel players that's already lined up to come, and they're going to blow your mind with what they can do with these steel guitars up here on stage. And this guy that's playing steel guitar for us, Jimmy Powell, is one of the best. He'll be here playing that day, and we're going to turn him loose and let him show you what he can really do on that steel guitar and not be backing up a singer. We're going to turn him loose for about 30 minutes or so and just let him play his heart out however he wants to. And when you turn these guys loose, they don't play music, they create it. They'll make your jaw drop out there, I'm telling you right now. You might get a little taste of it directly. We might turn him loose and let him do a little bit for the ones that haven't heard him do it before. But anyway, this guy that's playing the lead guitar up here, Mr. Jimmy Miller from Dothan, he's an awesome lead guitar player, but he is also an awesome steel guitar player, and he'll also be playing lead guitar and steel guitar on the steel guitar show. So this is something coming up. I promise you, if you like steel guitar, this is the place you best be, and tell all your friends and neighbors that they've got to come with you to this. And I'm going to go ahead and hush and open this show up. One of the guys, if y'all would, pray for the family tonight. Roy Hammett, one of the singers that's going to open here tonight, he came in this afternoon and his uncle just passed away. So his mama didn't even know it yet. So he said, as soon as she finds out, I know I'm going to have to head to Pensacola with her. So he had to drop off. But we have got a great big lineup of we got plenty without him. You're going to enjoy it. So right now, without any further say to do, I want you to go ahead and put your hands together real loud now for Mr. Danny Howell. Would you do it?
I'm tired of this dirty old sidewalk. There's not enough pay for all that I go through. And I'm tired of these dirty old cities. I think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. A big city turned me loose and set me free. Jimmy Powell. Jimmy Miller. I've been working every day since I was 20. I ain't got a lot to show for all that I have done. There's folks don't even work and they've got plenty. I think it's time some guys like me had some fun. So turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. A big city turned me loose and set me free. A big city turned me loose and set me free. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. How's everybody doing tonight? Sit back for the next couple hours. We're going to do some good old classic traditional country music. So, want to hear about the old possum? When you left, I thought that I would soon get over you. Even told myself that I would find somebody too. Time and tears have come and gone, but not your memory. I'll be over you when the grass grows over me. Yes, I'll be over you when you're standing over me. And as you look down at the cold, cold ground I'm sleeping, don't expect to hear me say that I still love you then. I'll be over you when the grass grows over me. Mr. Powell. Even when my eyes are closed, they'll keep on seeing you. Every minute time goes on, I'm hurting through and through. For as long as I live, I know I won't be free. For I'll be over you when the grass grows over me. Yes, I'll be over you when you're standing over me. And as you look down at the cold, cold ground, I'm sleeping. Don't expect to hear me say that I still love you then. I'll be over you when the grass grows over me. Be over you when the grass grows over me. Thank y'all. Little George Jones there. On here by Alan Jackson and George Strait. Nobody saw him running from 16th Avenue. They never found the fingerprint or the weapon that was used. But someone killed country music, cut out his heart and soul. They got away with murder down on Music Road. While the almighty dollar and the lust worldwide fame slowly killed tradition, and for that someone should hang. I'll get the road, Jay. They all say not guilty, but the evidence will show that murder was committed down on Music Road. Oh, the steel guitar no longer cried and fiddles barely played, but drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. Well, Hank, he wouldn't have a chance on the day's radio since they committed murder down on Music Road. They said no one would miss it once it was dead and gone. They said no one would buy them old drinking and cheating song. There ain't no justice in it, and the hard facts are cold. That murder was committed down on Music Road. For the steel guitars no longer cry, you don't hear fiddlers play, but drums and rock and roll guitars are mixed up in your face. Although Hag, he just wouldn't have a chance on the day's radio since they committed murder down on Music Road. While they even tell the possum, pack it up and go back home. There's been an awful murder down on Music Road. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. Ooh, that's about what's left of country music. All right, here's one by Mr. Hank Williams Sr., right? I think. Elijah was a wooden Indian standing by the door. His heart was set on the Indian-made open antique store. Elijah, he stood there and never let it show. All she could ever answer, yes or no. He always wore his Sunday feathers and held a Tommy Hawk. The maiden wore her beads and braids and hoped someday he'd talk. Elijah, too stubborn to ever let it show. All he could never answer, yes or no. Poor old Elijah ain't never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah, that potent head. Elijah was a lonely Indian and never went nowhere. His heart was set on the Indian-made open antique store. Elijah, just stood there and never let it show. All she could never answer, yes or no. And one day with the customer bought the Indian maid. Lord took her oh so far away, but oh Elijah stayed. Elijah, too stubborn to ever understand, because his heart was made of knotted pine. Poor old Elijah ain't never got a kiss. Poor old Elijah don't know what he missed. Is it any wonder that his face is red? Elijah, that potent head. Ah, poor Elijah. Yeah. Yeah, he shaved too close one day and just whittled his life away. Elijah. Thank y'all. Appreciate it. About another hand for Danny Howell, all the way from Dothan, Alabama. Always glad to have Danny here with us. Welcome to all of you. We appreciate all of you being here. How many of you, this is your first time here at Gilley's Family Opry? Got some folks right there, several. Well, we appreciate you coming. We want you to come back every Friday night now, because we'll be here every Friday night. And if you can't be here, we're going to be on the internet for long, so Charles tells us. We'll be streaming live. They tell us whatever that is. We're not sure we want to do that yet, but they tell us we're going to do it. Charles told you all about our steel guitar show coming up, and that'll be on the 16th of this month, and that's going to be a big day, and we're going to have a lot of fun. It's really like a big country music festival. So be here, and one of the guys that'll be playing is right here on this stage. And we're mighty proud of him because we don't think you'll beat him anywhere. And he's going to do you an old Cindy Walker tune called You Don't Know Me. How about a hand for Jimmy Powell and all the guys? Dothan, Alabama, Jimmy Miller over on the guitar. Ain't that pretty? We'll have a whole day of that on the 16th, so y'all be sure to be here. Plan on spending the whole day. We'll start about 12 noon, and we're going to have us a big old time. This next fellow's going to be here, too, on that day, so you'll get to see him a lot that day, getting up there and singing and entertaining the crowd. And we're mighty proud of him. He's one of our regulars here and one of the most popular ones here, and we're glad to have him. Make him welcome, Mr. Artie Rodriguez.
Down on the corner by the traffic light, everybody's looking as she goes by. They stop and stare and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Up by the bus stop and across the street, open up their windows to take a peek. Oh, she keeps walking, rocking like a rolling stone. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. No, the girl can't help it. Well, up on Main Street, by the Texas stand, there's a crowd of people in a traffic jam. Oh, she keeps walking, cause she ain't doing nothing wrong. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. She can't help it if she's made that way. She's not to blame if they look her way. She ain't really trying to cause a scene. It just comes naturally. No, the girl can't help it. I'm on the corner by the traffic light. Everybody's looking as she goes by. They stop and stare and they watch her till she's gone. Lord have mercy, baby's got her blue jeans on. Heaven help us, baby's got her blue jeans on. Ah, look out, fellas, here she comes with them blue jeans. See her there at the table, watch her tear at the label from the bottle as she just drank dry. In her mind there's a burning. It took a long time, but she's learning. And just look there at the teardrop she's crying. Everybody knows I love her, but her mind's on another. And just look at what he's done to her pride. And if she should change her mind, give up the music and the wine, I'll be standing by to be the next in line. Oh, yeah. Oh, her favorite song so well. When she's happy, I can tell. Just as long as she can hear the jukebox play. So I'll keep playing it loud. I'll spend every dime I have to keep her happy in my own kind of way. 'Cause everybody knows I love her, but her mind's on another. And just look at what he's done to her pride. And if she should change her mind, give up the music and the wine, I'll be standing by to be the next in line. Yes, I'll be standing by to be the next in line. Thank y'all. I think I got this mic too high up here. It's all messed up. All right. I done forgot what song I'm doing next now. I'd like to say hello to all the ones all the way from Illinois that come down here to see me. Good to see you. And everybody from Mossy Head and Defuniak Springs and Canada. Hello. This goes out to all the mamas out there tonight. He got hair, wrinkles, scared and crying. And she took him up and put her to her breast. And he sure was glad to get what Mama offered. Then he went to sleep and put his fears to rest. It didn't matter what he might be needing. He could always count on Mama to supply. And in spite of all the sleep she might be losing, he always found a twinkle in her eye. There ought to be a hall of fame for Mama, creation's most unique and precious pearl. And heaven help us always to remember that the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Oh, yeah. Taught him all the attributes of greatness that she knew she couldn't teach him away from home. And by the time she wore the cover off her Bible, her hair was gray and her little man was gone. There ought to be a hall of fame for mamas, creation's most unique and precious pearl. And heaven help us always to remember that the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Yeah, the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. I'm going to play you one more for all you Charlie Pride fans out there. But if anybody gets a chance, get on the internet and check out my website at artierodriguez.com and say hey. And say y'all saw me up here at Gilley's Family Opry. But here's your little Charlie Pride. Wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. I'd rather fight the wind and the rain than what I've been fighting back home. Yonder comes a truck with a U.S. mail, people writing letters back home. But tomorrow she'll be wanting me back, but I'll be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can't forget I've ever known her. Oh, yeah. Rain dripping off the brim of my hat, it sure is cold today. I'm running down 65, wish you had done me that way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park, a man could wake up dead. Well, it sure seems warmer than it did, sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can't forget I've ever known her. Yeah, any place is alright as long as I can't forget I've ever known her. Thank y'all. Turn it over back to Wayne.
How about another hand for Artie Rodriguez? Fine job. We got quite a few Canadians here tonight, haven't we? How many Canadians we got tonight? There's quite a few, yes, sir. We had something happen the other day to a Canadian couple that came down here. They were going to come down here to Florida and thaw out for a while, like kind of like y'all doing. Y'all been enjoying this warm weather we've had up until now? I like it all too, but I like it warm. Well, this couple was coming down, but they couldn't both come at the same time. So he was going to fly down one day, and she was going to fly down the next and meet him down here. And so they did. He flew down, and he got to his hotel room down there on the beach, and he found out that they had internet free in the room, and you could email and all. So he decided, well, I'll email my wife and let her know I got here. So he did, but when he typed in her email address, he got one letter wrong. And so that email wound up in Houston, Texas. And this widow in Houston, Texas got that email. She had just buried her husband that morning, and they were just coming home from the funeral. He had been a Baptist preacher for 36 years. And she decided she'd go in and check her email just to see if any friends had emailed her, you know. And she went in there, and they heard her scream and hit the floor when she fainted. And her son went in there to check on her, and this is the email he found on her computer. It said, "To my loving wife, subject, I've arrived." He said, "I know you're surprised to hear from me. They have computers here now, and you're allowed to send emails to your loved ones." I've just arrived and been checked in. I've seen that everything has been prepared for your arrival tomorrow. Looking forward to seeing you. Hope your journey is as uneventful as mine. And then to cap it off, he put, P.S. It sure is hot down here. So y'all be careful if y'all emailing back home now. We got us a hot drummer back here, and we're going to let him turn loose here for just a minute. They've been after him up in Nashville, too, but we're going to hold on to him as long as we can. We're going to let him sing a few for you. Make him welcome Mr. Dustin Worley.
I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And while my hands make a living, my mind's on loving you. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And every night you make my daydreams come true. All day long while I'm working in town, time slows down to a crawl. I'm not thinking about her, I'm checking the clock on the wall. And then it's goodbye factory and hello love. There's a smile across my face, 'cause I'm back in the arms of your sweet love, where my thoughts have been all day. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. Make a living, my mind's on loving you. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. Every night you make my daydreams come true. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And while my hands make a living, my mind's on loving you. I'm having daydreams about night things in the middle of the afternoon. And every night you make my daydreams come true. Every night you make my daydreams come true. Thank you. How's everybody out there tonight? It's good to see each and every one of you. This next song is going to go back several years, a big hit for George Strait. It goes and downs, memories and wine. She's on his mind once again. The same old stool, the same old fool, played by the rules but didn't win. There's an old love in his heart that he can't lose. He tried forgetting, but he knows that it's no use. He's got a fool-hearted memory. It won't let him see that she walked out the door. He's got a fool-hearted memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fool him more. She was his girl, his only world. That string of pearls that slipped away. 1,000 dimes, 1,000 times
doesn't mind what they say. He fills the jukebox, then plays the same old song. He fills his glass, and then he turns her memory on. But it's a foolhardy memory. It won't let him see. As she walked out the door, he's got a foolhardy memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fool him more. He's got a foolhardy memory. He sits patiently here every night so it can fool him more. Thank you. Have I given Wayne a big hand on that one? Didn't he do a great job? How many Merle Haggard fans do we have out there? This next one goes out to you. The warden led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom, and I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest. Then I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar play and friend do my request, and sing me back home with a song I used to hear, and make my old memories come alive, and take me away and sing me back home before I die. Big hand for Jimmy Miller out there. Jimmy Powell on the steel guitar. I recall last Sunday morning, a choir from off the streets came in to sing a few old gospel songs. And I heard him tell the singers, there's a song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before you move along? And sing me back home with a song I used to hear, and make my old memories come alive, and take me away, and turn back the years, and sing me back home before I die, and sing me back home before I die. Thank you.
Dustin Worley. Fine job, Dustin. We got another fellow we're going to bring out here now. He hadn't been here in quite a while, and we're glad to welcome him back. And He says he's been off working somewhere and making all kinds of money, but we think he's been in jail.
He bought a Corvette.
Oh, he couldn't do that if he'd have been in jail. No, he hadn't been in jail, but he's been singing wherever he's at because he loves it, and we're glad to have him back. Mr. Ricky Haddock, make him welcome.
That thing's gonna get stuck one day, Wayne. Now I'm lying here with Linda on my mind, and next to me, my soon-to-be, the one I left behind. Lord, it's killing me to see her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her, with Linda on my mind. Heaven knows that I once loved her, and a place no one above her, and I never thought I'd ever set her free. But it just wasn't in my plan, the way Linda squeezed my hand the first time I held her close as she danced with me. She said, "Loved you for a long time, but you're married to a friend of mine," and I tried hard to never let it show. But my love for you is stronger. I can't hide it any longer. So I thought I'd better let you know that I'm lying here with Linda on my mind. Next to me, my soon-to-be, the one I've left behind. And Lord, it's killing me to see her cry. She knows I'm lying here beside her, with Linda on my mind. Good to be back with everybody. Maybe I'll be around the next few weekends. I really ain't got nothing planned out of town till sometime in March, I think. So we'll keep our fingers crossed. I'm getting a little rusty, so I got to get caught back up. I'd like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my story go untold. Well, I paid the debt I owed, but they're still not satisfied. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. When they let me out of prison, I held my head up high, determined I would rise above the shame. But no matter where I travel, that black mark follows me. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. I'd like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my secret go untold. Now I pay the debt I owe, but they're still not satisfied. Now I guess they'll never clear my name, 'cause everybody knows I've been in jail. But no matter where I'm living, I got to tell 'em where I've been, or they'll send me back to prison if I fail. Yes, I'd like to hold my head up and be proud of who I am, but they won't let my secret go untold. Yes, I paid the debt I owed, but they're still not satisfied. Now I'm a branded man out in the cold. Yes, I'm a branded man out in the cold.
That's Ricky Haddock. We all don't go too far. We're gonna take a little break right now, and we'll see you at the concession stand. We'll be back in just a few minutes.